What's going on YouTube? When I talk about issues with black relationships, I know I don't do a good job or enough of a good job in terms of talking about who I'm referring to. A lot of the times when I'm doing my videos on dating, family, and relationships, I'm talking about educated black men and educated black women, right? Because I understand we are part of the larger black, group, but we have unique experiences that make us who we are, right? And we can't address those issues and act as if it's going to apply to everybody else, right? That would be irresponsible. But you have a lot of black women who fall under that educated professional type of a bracket, but act as if they're advocating for all black women. And it's very dangerous. If you are a black woman and you fall out of that category, I'm a super achieving, master degree type black woman, you have to be careful. Okay? Because these same educated black women act as if you guys are all together. But if you, from the outside, take the dude that they thought that they should get, you're going to have issues. They're going to hate on you. Right? It is what it is. The vast majority of educated black women aren't necessarily college educated, right? Not to say that, it says something about who you are as a person, but, it is what it is. But whenever we talk about black women, why is it that the default image of a black woman is the quote-unquote educated, Sanaa Lathan, Gabrielle Union type black chick? And that's not the reality. So if you're an everyday black woman, you need to see that and recognize what's going on. They're really advocating for themselves. They're not really advocating for you. I remember in college, especially my first 2 years, you had a lot of black dudes, and we were still trying to break away from some of the relationships that we had in high school. Right? We went to school, and the chicks really didn't. Some went to a JC, but others were just like, yo, my life's over. Like, I really don't have anything going on. So I'm going to try to hold on to this relationship, right? Oh, he's in school, he's doing this, that, and the third. I'm going to try to make this work. So, of course, being, men and foolish, we kind of took advantage of that. If you guys know what I mean, we kind of took advantage of the fact that, we were their only options at the time. So my first 2 years, right, there would always be a couple of chicks, on campus that weren't in school, but they would kick it with us, stay the weekend, go to the dorms and just hang out. And a lot of the educated black women were, or just the women at the school who were actually part of the school, were secretly hating, because they were like, yo, we already outnumber you guys in terms of competition. So why are we going to compete with chicks who aren't in school, right? That's not fair. And a lot of them were low-key upset. And they were hating, right? And I didn't know this till, way later that this was going on, right? The overall hatred. Because I thought everything was all good, because it was okay for the black chicks who actually went to the school to have their homeboys who weren't in school all over campus. But it wasn't okay for the men to do it, which was kind of weird to me. But it still happened. It still happened, right? Don't be in college and as a black dude and bring home a black chick who isn't in school, because the other black chicks will rip her to shreds because, they feel like you guys shouldn't be competing for what they need. And if you're a regular black chick who falls outside of that bracket, you have to be aware of this. They're not necessarily advocating for you, right? I'm open to whatever. Right, you can be a non quote unquote master's degree high achieving black chick, right? As long as you're family oriented and you have your shit together in terms of your mentality and spiritually, we can talk. I don't segregate, okay? I'm open. But you have to understand that the black women that speak for you aren't like that. They want to eat first, right? Then you guys can come and get whatever's left. Understand that, right? Because what I'm trying to do is keep some of these conversations in the proper context and perspective. You have too many educated black women who want to act as if their dating issue, right, is representative of that of all black women. there may be some overlaps, but your situation is very much unique. And what I try to do on my channel is address the unique problems that this group of women have. But what they try to do is act like it's a black woman problem, right? So I'm not trying to say one side is good and one side is bad. All I'm trying to say is understand where you lie. Real talk. Understand where you fall. And look at what's going on, right? If you fall out of that category, like I said before, and you're a black woman, look at what's going on. You can do your own research. Look at the numbers. You'll clearly find out that the average black woman isn't this high-achieving type of black woman that we all like to act as out there, right? But who's doing all the talking? All these movies that show black women being happy, right? You know, the Something News and all this other shit, right? Those women don't represent your everyday black chick. That's all I have to say. So you guys open up your eyes and, you know, form your own opinions and all that other good stuff, and then come out at me. You guys take it easy. God bless.